Good morning, everyone. This is Hookah Chef Dan Partridge with the part 2 of the Fakher 2017 glass hookah review. Now, many of us have a glass hookah, some of us don't, and for those that don't but want to get one, this particular model is a little bit different. Just like every other model, it has a glass bowl on top that you just sit down in there. You don't push it down or anything. If you do, you'll most likely break the glass like I did with one of my cold trays. And many models have a female end right here like this one does, but most of them are male models that have an end more like this thing right here. So, look at that, and instead of it going on top, it just goes inside and sits there. Now, also another one of the things that I've noticed is that if you're going to use herbal shisha, or anything a little bit thinner like Tangiers or something, not sure why you would, but you do, the holes are a little bit bigger. So what I've done is got one of the 1-inch screens that you would put in the bottom of something flat and just concaved it to where it's a little bowl that sits inside there. Now you're all safe and nothing will fall through. Now, I will also be later on doing a review with the adapter so you can use your regular bowl with it. But let's get started with this one here. I'm going to come to this side and you're going to see my big burly arms. The only way for you to pour water in or out is through this hose port right here. It's a very narrow thing, and you got to get like a funnel like this one in order to pour things through. So you put that funnel in there like that. Sorry if any view is obstructed, and then tilt it, pouring the water in very carefully. Oop, see, little spill there because I just went way too fast. And just a little bit more on the water. Just like any other hookah, you want to only have like an inch submerged or a half inch submerged or something. So it's about a half inch. That should be plenty. And then while you're there, put the paper towel down and clean up your mess so you don't get screamed at by your wife for doing it on the wooden table. You just leave that there. Alright, and everyone probably has one of the lighted Hucky pucks that you can use for ambience and a little bit of social lighting and things like that. I'm not going to do it on this one because it's very bright outside and you won't be able to see the light that much anyway. Now this here is the cold tray. Now, most people's houses are pretty cool on the inside before you use it, so I'd recommend heating it up by hot water or putting it in the microwave for about 30 to 45 seconds. But first, we're going to do the filling of the the shisha. And we're using Fakher melon. Yeah, a little bit of product placement there. Now, I don't have a whole lot of experience with tobacco, but I'm going to assume you do the same thing. You kind of flife it up a bit. It does have a nice melon flavor to it. Just mix it up and get it all nice and pretty. And then fluff pack it if you can, because I'm kind of a doofus here. Things come down in clumps. Hey, there we go. Now I'm going to pause it for just a moment to wash my hands. Now, after I've done all that, I've decided I just don't want to go with the single flavor, even though this one's melon, and I do love melon flavors. I'm going to go with the topping of Alchemist KFC Mint. A big shout out and thank you to Angela and the crew over at Alchemist. This is a gift from them during Hookah Expo Worldwide 2017, which was an absolute blast. Shame on you if you missed it. It was absolutely fun. Now, let's open that up. Oh, that smells lovely. That absolutely smells lovely. It smells like a dinner mint. Really, really nice and strong. So let's put a little bit of that on top. There, that should be plenty. Now, let me go wash my hands one more time. Okay, folks, sorry for that little interruption. I just went and heated up my cold tray with the coal heater. Now, again, when you put the bowl in there, don't push it down. Everything's flush and flat and pretty and all that, so all you got to do is sit it in there. Now, with the hose, you kind of sort of push it in there, but don't really push it on there just until it's snug. Now, I'm going to put this away. Again, thanks Angela and the crew at Alchemist for that free sample. And, like the Power Rangers say, it's morphin time. It is now cold time. So, I've never had to use glass before, so that's why I suggest tempering it with the heat before you put it in there. So, two coals should be sufficient for a tray that size. Don't overdo it. You don't want to intentionally overheat the glass and break it. Now, by orders of the lady, it is planet forbidden to smoke in the house, so let me pause it and take it outside.